Right, well, Bally Ho, everybody. It's me again. Ha ha ha! We meet again. Now, just about to go to Banbury to meet up with Speedy George. He's on his speed twin. He joined us for the Tweed Butt Challenge from Wells to as far as Coventry. And I think he provided us with donuts when we got to Coventry, or his wife did anyway. And also 90.Dave on Instagram, my friend from flying and airlines and all that fun stuff on his RnineT. The Instagram name gives it away. And I just thought I'd do a quick introduction before I get there. And we're meeting at Banbury Cross, where we're going to park by the cock horse, whatever that means. One assumes it's got a squiffy eye or something, or yes, we shall see. Or maybe it just looks like a bell end. You never know. We shall find out. Huzzah! Bally Ho. See you soon. Enjoy. Okay, so it's a bit windy, but here we are, and it says, ride a cock horse to Banbury Cross to see a fine lady upon a white horse. With rings on her fingers and bells on her toes, she shall have music wherever she goes. Interesting. Anyway, she looks happy. Actually, she looks a bit cold. Right, well, Bally Ho, I found Dave and I found George. And there's Dave, looking very good on his RnineT, and there's George on his speed twin. Brum brum. I do like what Dave's done with his number plate. He's gone down low on the shaft drive, put the tail light above that, which is also the number plate light, so that's his brake light down there. And he's kept the indicators high up, and he put two reflectors where that was. It's all very nice. Filtering, filtering, filtering along, filtering, filtering. The squadron's filtering along.
It's like red lights, apparently.
No, well, maybe he didn't see it. What a beautiful day, though.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
That rear wheel of Dave's looks amazing. Sort of floating, single-sided swing arm. Just looks absolutely gorgeous with the spokes on it as well. Just looks like it's floating. It's so cool. That's a sexy bike. I think that's the first time I've actually really hunkered for an RnineT. That is very nice. What he's done to it is very nice. He's recently put the mirrors down below the handlebars to lower the profile. A bit like my handlebars are now just flat. That's what he was just going for. But he says they're pretty much useless now. Because his arms are in the way. But you know, such fun. Lovely! Bally Ho! I think Dave was a bit worried when he said, so how do you know George? And I said, well, George joined us on a Tweed Butt Challenge, so he's obviously a stalker. I said, it's okay, we're not going camping. He can't slit our throats in the night. No, George is lovely. But he was going to come on his Thruxton R, but the battery was flat, so he came on his speed twin again, which is absolutely fine. Nice and comfy. And I've got at the back. I thought George could lead, and I quite like it at the back because it's nice to see the chaps ahead. Nice Triumph. Hello, Triumph. Look, I'm riding a Triumph. I know they were different companies. Shush. Don't split hairs. Or rabbits. Riding along, enjoying the ride. Beautiful day. Actually, there's one drawback. It's the bloody reflections from those number plates in the sun. Both of them were just flashing at me and now I can't see. I feel like Donald Pleasance in The Great Escape. I can see perfectly. Ah. So I've moved my drift camera remote control to the handlebars. I think it's much better because I'm now not having to look down at my wrist to see if it's recording or not. But if that's what I do sometimes get comments saying, what's that flashing thing on your wrist? Well, it's the remote control for my drift. Whee! Stop chatting and pay attention, Rambunctious. Oh, Christ. Tightened somewhat there, George. It's quite fun being the slowest bike because you have to ring it. Whereas when you're in front, you sort of judge the corner yourself. Oh, this is lovely. You won't get how steep this is on the camera. George! By George! Whee! He's just showing off for the camera, you can tell. I don't know, there are 2 BMWs in the way now. Junction! Well done, Dave. Perfect day for riding. Not too cold. It's lovely. Oh, that sounded good, Dave. It's quite raspy for a twin, actually. Quite like that. Very good. Very nice. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? I haven't lost Dave yet, but there's occasionally he does out-accelerate me, which is fair enough. I think he's got about 120 brake, that's why. Whoa! Oh, fuck! Ow! Oh, me coccyx! Ow! Oh, fudger! 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 You know, it's fudger! It's son and fudger! Wow, that's current. Lovely, lovely day for it. Lovely, lovely. That rear wheel looks lovely. I really like that. I love that. Love that rear wheel. So, caffeine and machine. Very cool. Whoa, green Ferrari, proper colour. Lovely. Boink. Hey! Right, well, we just stopped at Caffeine and Machine. Just have a look at it. It's an amazing place, really amazing place. That's like the Loomies of the Midlands. What an amazing setup. Lovely wigwams and apparently the food is to die for when they start doing it again. It's been going for a couple of years, but it's certainly starting to become de rigueur, apparently. Yeah, I can see it being really, really busy when it all starts kicking off again, when we're allowed to go out and about. It's just a short one today, really. George was a little late getting to Banbury because they had a bike problem. I think I've already mentioned it. So now we're just going to, we went to there on our way to Stratford, and then Stowe, back to Chipping Norton, and back home again. Beautiful countryside again though, and what a lovely day. Hardly a cloud in the sky. Here we go. Boom! So Dave went moto camping using his V-Strom. Pictures are on his Instagram, RnineT.Dave. He went camping beginning of this week. A bit chilly apparently in the morning, but he was all right. See, the beauty of the 9T as well is the fact that it's shaft drive as well, so no lubing of said shaft is necessary. So, this year, Tweed Butt Challenge, blatting around Blighty. So, what we're going to do is we're going to visit various RAF bases, war memorials, and a couple of things that possibly Prince Philip, rest in peace, Your Majesty, had influence upon. So I think we're going to start at Windsor and go from there. There's the National Arboretum, which is the National War Memorial, and then possibly Bomber Command up in Lincolnshire, and we'll see what happens. But yes, it's going to be a 500-mile ride again in tweed or just suits or some sort of finery. So it's going to be probably cold, but we're doing that on Saturday the 15th of May, the squadron, and then the following weekend is the actual Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, which will be on the Sunday the 23rd of May, and that's, oh, pheasant, fucking pheasant, there we go. Someone said I should put that on a t-shirt. Anyway, maybe just fucking Ferrari. So we're doing our, this year we've decided to do our Tweed Butt Challenge the weekend before, so that when we go on, we can actually still do a Distinguished Gentleman's Ride around a city, which helps raise awareness, because what you can do is you can stop and chat to people and explain what you're doing, which is the whole point, raising awareness for men's health, prostate cancer, and male suicide awareness. I'll do another video all about it, but you've seen them before. I think I've done 4 Distinguished Gentlemen's Ride now. But yes, our Tweed Butt Challenge is for prostate cancer and male suicide awareness and men's health, and Movember Foundation as well. It's all to raise money for that, so we're doing 2 things. We're doing the Tweed Butt Challenge the weekend before on Saturday the 15th of May, and then we're going to be doing the actual Distinguished Gentleman's Ride in a city on the 23rd, Sunday the 23rd of May. So Saturday and then the following Sunday, a week later. I'll put a link in the video. I've already set up my page. There's a squadron page as well. Now, if you're going to do it, or even if you're just doing the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride somewhere else, you can still join our squadron, which will help go towards our squadron total, you see. So that's the plan. Now, if you would like to sponsor me or us, then please go to the link below to my page and sponsor us. That would be splendid. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know, Dave. He didn't exactly give you any room, did he? He just went. Not meant to cross the white line on someone else's side unless it's clear. Fuckwit. Oh well, we have it on video, Dave. Don't worry. We have it on video. I'll be able to nail the bastard. So yes, Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It's not in September anymore. They've made it May so that it's more in line with Northern Hemisphere, because of course it started in Australia 10 years ago. It's the 10th anniversary this year. I've signed up for Oxford, Dave signed up for Oxford, but we shall see which city we end up in. Basically, London's too busy, I think. and you don't really stop, and you can get lost. Whereas somewhere like Oxford, I did Oxford, there was the first ride I did Oxford was 6 years ago, I think, maybe 7, and that was really nice because it's small, fairly intimate, and you can literally just chat to families, kids, obviously raising awareness. You want the kids, don't you? You want to tell them so they remember. The point being of the actual Distinguished Gentleman's Ride is to raise awareness, looking amazing and dapper in your best finery. So the Tweed Butt Challenge is really just as a challenge, because people say, well, riding around a city in your suit isn't that difficult. So hence why we have the Tweed Butt Challenge, to try and raise more money. People actually reward us for our bravery and heroics and pain. I seem to remember getting very cold and uncomfortable last time. But then the following week we can do all of the awareness stuff by chatting to people, which should be good giggle. So that is our plan, to raise lots of cash. If you think it is worthy of what we're going to do, please sponsor me. But don't forget to share my Tweed Butt Challenge video from September as well. Share it with your friends and family, and send the link of my page to them saying, yes, we're doing it again. Yes, we do deserve cash. Give me your cash. Your country needs you. Give me cash. So yes, that's the plan. It's going to be an interesting May, I think. Poor Merlin's not going to know what hit him. If you don't want to sponsor me, sponsor one of the other squadron riders, please. Thank you. I think that's the first time I've said please. Yes, please do sponsor us. I do like that exhaust on the R90. It's got a raspiness to it, which reminds me of the Tiger Sport. Sparkly paint. I like the sparkly paint. The Phantom Black and Crystal White. Sparkly! Trouble is I can't do too much looking down, or otherwise I crash. Looks like we're stopping again. Whee! Scotch egg, anybody? Rev bomb, Stowe on the Wold, lovely. Right, well that was Stowe. Again, boing, 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 boing. I don't know why I have to do that every time we go over a speed bump. So Dave and I had another Scotch egg. Seems to be the case of going to Stowe on the Wold to have a Scotch egg. Lovely. George called it pocket meat. I do love the sound of Merlin without the baffles. Now, interesting thing about the baffles. With the baffles in, at idle it's 79 decibels, and then at 5,000 RPM, which is how a lot of the racetracks measure it, it's, thank you, and then at 5,000 RPM it's about 91 maximum decibels, okay? So that's with the baffles in, 79 and 91. Now, took the baffles out, idle, 91. So same as with baffles in at 5,000 RPM. But then at 5,000 RPM, only 92. So strangely, without the baffles, the volume doesn't actually change much, whether you're revving it or idle. It's just loud all the time, just loud. I'd have expected 91 without the baffles. I'd have expected 91 at idle and say something like 102, revving it. But no, it was perfectly, pretty much the same volume, just a different sound. Yeah, very good. Very pleased with that. Now, a lot of racetracks say 97 decibels is the maximum. Some say 93, I think. So I'm going to Brands Hatch, I think, on something like the 6th of May, with the Bike Shed. The Bike Shed company are doing a track day at Brands Hatch. So I'm obviously going to take Merlin. I tried to get some of the squadron involved, but they were too late. I said that, guys, they say they're going to sell out by tonight. Book, it's about 150 quid, I think. And yeah, I think I'm the only one that managed it, unless Redford Baron did as well. I can ask him because I'm riding with him tomorrow. So yeah, wee boing boing, lovely, right up the derriere. Whoa. Hello. Now, George, you've still got your indicator going. Oh well. Trouble without comms, I can't tell him. So when I'm going on that track day, I'll have the baffles in. Bally Ho, thanks for watching. And I hope to see you in the next installment. Next week, I'm planning on doing some reviews. Stay tuned. Ta-ta. Bye. Bally Ho. Are you off?
I'll be turning off Stratford.
Good to see you.
Been absolutely...
Go round, sir. Go round. Yay! Good filtering. Filtering. Well done. Yeah, so Dave's put on these 90 stickers, the gold metallic 90 stickers on the tank. Really set it off nicely. Indeed. I love the side number plate. I never thought I would on a, say, more modern looking bike, but it balances the exhaust pipe nicely and the single-sided swing arm bit. It sort of accentuates it very nicely. What a beautiful day for a ride. Thank you very much to Dave and George. So I got these. They're the gold top bobber gloves. They're very nice indeed. No armour, just padding. But they're very comfortable. Very comfortable. Very nice. Same size as stated on the website. They say 8 inches, 8.5 inches, 9 inches. I measured around my hand, as you're meant to, and it was 8.5 inches, and they're nice and snug. Today's the first day I've worn them, and initially, for the first, they're a bit on the slightly on the tight side, because they just need to be broken in. Initially, they were a little tight and actually gave me a slight cramp in my thumb, and then it was all okay. And now they're ridiculously comfortable. The lining is beautifully comfortable. They're vented but not straight through to the fingers, so they're nicely cool, but they weren't too cold in the morning. They're actually a very good sort of spring summer glove, because I think in the over say 20 degrees or so, they might be a bit too warm, but between 10 and 20 degrees C, they're a perfect glove because they're not too cold. In fact, I think it was 6 degrees when I left home this morning, and they were just slightly on the chilly side, ever so slightly, but again, perfectly okay. And then but now they're ridiculously comfortable, and it's about 15 degrees with a bit of a cold northerly wind. So yeah, very good, very good, comfortable gloves. They're not waterproof, but they're leather, they're waxed leather, and you can always dub in them, I suppose, if you want to. That's where you can tell Dave's got 120 brake. He says that it goes up to about 8,500 RPM. For a twin, that's quite high. But he says around about 6,000 to 6,500 RPM, it just goes, just really picks off, which actually would make it a nice chilled out ride lower down when you just want to enjoy yourself. But when you're really pinning it and on it, it would be a fantastic bike as well. So no, I'm very impressed with that R90. Yeah, another pair of gloves, Rambunctious. Well done. How many have you got now? Oh, this is brilliant. Normally, you see it's double white lines, which means no overtaking for those people who aren't British. Normally, you're stuck behind something along here that's either really slow or just annoyingly just slower than you want to be going. but that was good fun. Yeah, I love having the remote control for the camera here. It's very easy just to go dink, 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 whereas before there I'd have to reach across with my arm. That's a much better place for it. Ha-ha! Huzzah! Only have to take it off to charge it, that's all. Hooray! Awesome. I've got to get going.
Okay, mate. Great to see you.
Brilliant to see you. And maybe next week or the week after.
Yeah, well, I'm free whenever.
God, this is hard work, isn't it? And I will, yeah, take care. Ride safely. Right. See you soon.
Great to see you.
Really good to see you, Dave. Bye. Bye, Dave. Jolly good fun. Lovely day. Bit short. Needs to be longer, definitely. It's amazing how fast I can go when I'm unencumbered by squadron members. Oh, yeah, okay, no faster. Oh, this is a good road I found. Ha ha ha! Oh yeah! Whee! Oh, this is lovely. Boom! Ha ha ha! Lovely, lovely, tidy.